And there's a big projector bulb down in the bottom with a fan keeping it cool, and a Fresnel lens to distribute the light evenly over the surface. And then it projects the light up through a reflector here, which then projects onto the screen. So these could be used in a moderately lit room, so that you didn't have to have a big darkened room like a 35 millimeter slide in an auditorium. In schools, these were often used by teachers that just wrote on the transparency material, which is this kind of material that was just laid over the top. And you could write directly while you were talking, and because you had complete freedom to write, draw, do anything else, or even use colored pens, the presentation materials could be anything you wanted. However, they were a little crude. And more often, for more formal occasions, the slides were made by type. Came along, there was presentations that looked more like this. So this is a slide actually produced on PowerPoint, and you'd have this beautiful typeset-looking text. It was still kind of crude because the presenter had to put slides up on the table, manually, and little tricks like showing bullet points one at a time was usually done by putting a piece of paper over the top of the transparency, and as you talked, sliding down the paper to reveal the points one at a time.
This is a Hanimex Rondet slide projector. It projects coloured slides that have been taken with a 35 millimeter camera. Each slide has got an image on it, and it's required to go into the machine. It will have to be loaded into a cassette. So once it's loaded into the cassette, we would then load it into the slide projector. It's loaded in from the front, and then the handle's brought back and the slide is pushed into the projector. So this is a coloured slide put into the projector. The projector makes a bit of noise because it's got a fan to be able to take the heat away. So we'll turn on the power. Now we can turn on the lamp. Now the lamp projects the image through the projector, and each time I push the button, we step onto the next slide. So if we have a look at what happens then as far as where the image goes, I'll have to just pause and turn the lights off so that we can see what's happening. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we've got the room darkened, and we can see that the light looks a lot brighter now. To actually see the image that's being projected, we have to go to the screen. So there we can see the screen, and that's showing a ship at Station Pier back in the 1960s. Now that's in the backyard of our house when I was a kid, showing the boats that we had. One was a speedboat, the little one, and the other one was our ski boat. So each time I push the button, we see the image go out and a new image come back in. Check these images up on the big screen and chat about them and have a lot of fun. Okay, so just another thing about the projector. The projector has got the fan to take the heat away from the globe, and if it gets too hot, if the globe gets too hot, the filament in the globe will blow. Now inside here we see that that's the globe there. These are the lenses that magnify the light to be able to get it to go through the slide, and the slide is in this slot here, and it goes through the lens and out through here. So if I turn the light on, it's going to be very bright. Whoa! And it's shining through there, coming out of here and going up onto the screen here.
The Artegraph MC250 is a professional quality opaque projector. Opaque projectors are used to enlarge photographs or drawings onto walls for mural drawing or sketches onto canvas. The MC250 is a top-loading projector, which means you put your artwork on top of the projector underneath the hood. The copy area on this projector is 6 by 6 inches, and it has a 300-watt bright white halogen bulb. It projects a very bright image onto the wall. It also features a ground glass lens for very sharp focus. The projector can enlarge from 3 times to 15 times the original size. To use the projector, you take your photograph or sketch and you place it face down onto the copyboard. Close the hood, and I'm going to set this projector on top of an Artegraph mobile floor stand and project onto the easel. You simply turn on the light switch, and you look at the image that you have. If you'd like to make this image larger, you increase the distance from the artwork to the projector by pulling the projector back. If you'd like to make the image smaller, you bring the projector closer to your drawing. Once you have the enlargement set, you'll want to bring it into focus. And you do this by turning the lens barrel itself. That moves the lens in and out and brings the image into a very sharp focus. These opaque projectors are great for murals, drawings, and sketches, and are a terrific way to reproduce artwork into a larger size.
Working at home right now, or learning from home, or teaching from home. So we wanted to just take a few minutes and show you how you can use an Epson document camera to quickly connect to your computer and use it with a video conferencing software. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the document camera itself. So it's just a USB cable. I'm going to connect it to my PC, plug it right into a USB port. Once it connects, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to start a Zoom meeting like you would normally start a Zoom meeting. So I invited my friend Veronica here, and we're going to start a meeting. So down in the lower left-hand corner of your Zoom session, you'll see a Start Video button. And right next to that, there's a up arrow. So I'm just going to click on that up arrow, and you should see the cameras that are available to you. On mine, I have the camera that's built into my PC, and then I have the Epson document cameras. But this would work with any of our document cameras. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to connect, I'm just going to click on the document camera, and it'll take a few seconds, and the document camera will connect. Once it's connected, I can start showing documents or objects out of the document camera. That's what you use a document camera for. But the great thing about document cameras is that you can also rotate the camera itself up like that. So now I can lecture in front of the document camera. So if you have a whiteboard or some other, like an easel, something that you want to show, you can do that and lecture in front of the camera. And one more great feature about Zoom or any of these softwares is you can actually switch back and forth, and it will cut back to me on my PC. So now you're seeing me and my PC screen here, and then I can switch back and forth to the document camera. So I'm going to rotate this back down. Let's say I'm doing a lesson, I want to talk to my students, and then I want to switch back to the document camera quickly. Well, I've just cut quickly right back to the document camera, and then I can come back to myself. This is an easy way for you to get out from behind your PC.
It is essential that teachers have the right tools to effectively engage and interact with students. Tools like a projector coupled with a state-of-the-art document camera. Introducing Epson's full lineup of document cameras for the education market, the DC07, DC13, and DC21. Each model has been designed to meet the requirements of modern classrooms. And each document camera comes with a variety of connectivity options, like HDMI, VGA, and USB, making it easy to connect your device to the camera and share content. The DC21 features 1080p resolution and 12 times optical zoom, so teachers can project documents and objects in incredible detail. And with the video recording feature of Epson document cameras, teachers can record their courses using the camera's movable head and built-in microphone, then save the recording for later viewing. In addition, the LED light feature on the camera allows for more engaging content. With Epson document cameras, teachers can delve deeper into content, from 3D objects, text on pages, maps, and microscopic material, to recording their videos. Also, with the microscope adapter, teachers can share magnified images with the whole class. These small and light cameras are easy to manage and carry. Teachers can also enhance their camera usage with the Epson Interactive Tools software package.